Hello. What about now? Oh my God. It looks like I was talking to myself all this time. So, Nick, thanks for mentioning that. Appreciate it. So, guys, I'll go back one more time. Gold. So gold is still bullish on the weekly chart. Then we go on the daily chart. Price start at this range here, but again, it looks bullish. But we are at resistance, so I wouldn't be rushing to buy it. On the 4 hour chart, though, if I see a bearish engulfing, I haven't seen a bearish engulfing on the way I want to see it, and the way I teach bearish engulfing. If I see this bearish engulfing, I will be all over and take the trade. Okay. Now, RSI it's above 50 and that's bullish. Moving averages, the fast crossed above the slow and that's also bullish. But on the short term, if we see some kind of bearish divergence here, I will be very keen to sell it. Now, the Bitcoin is the next pair against the US dollar, of course, the BTC. On the weekly chart, bullish candles, very aggressive buyers. They came in with accumulation here on the daily chart. We have a double inside. Yesterday, it was an inside of the Wednesday's inside, and that's a consolidation on the 4 hour chart. As you can see, we can create this kind of triangle here. So we want to see price ideally breaks outside to the upside so it can validate this uh, triangle. That's the analysis, mainly bullish on the crypto. On Ethereum, pretty much the same. All those sellers, they came a bit aggressive at this point here on the 4 hour chart, but again, we are more on the bullish, we are overall bullish on the cryptos. Next one, Australian dollar, US dollar. We commented yesterday that we are bearish and the room of opportunity it's until this support here. Also on the weekly chart, we see that there is a support up there on the right hand side. Weekly candle was an inside reversal candle, but the bearish engulfing on the daily chart, for me, it was good enough to start looking for short. I didn't manage to get into the trade because I didn't find my entry. I'm very specific on what I'm looking when I analyze the charts, and so I didn't sold it. But today, well, bias changed. We have this long week rejection of this weekly. Both that's a zone on the weekly. These two supports are very close to each other, so we are more bullish today. I'm going to be looking to buy relatively with some strong price action. That's the 1 hour chart, as you see from the screen. So here it's a trend line. If price comes, here is the thing. I don't like when I see price drifting at the top band and doesn't retrace. If it doesn't correct, it means it's something it's not very clear there. For retail traders, of course, that doesn't help us to get into the trades. Okay, that's what it is. So I want to see price comes a little bit lower, somewhere, let's say around when we see reversal price action, we can plot the fib retracement, the one I'm using now. So we want to see price to come somewhere at the fair value area around the 50 or 61.8% of the fib tool. So yeah, that's the bias for this one. But overall, it's still bullish. If you're trading on the 5 minute, 15 minute, and you try to scalp those 5-10 pips, then you just need those very shallow retracements on these time frames. Okay, but if you trade on the hourly chart or any swing trading on the 4 hour chart and you want to capitalize on the long run, then you need the price to retest some areas of support at least. Okay, guys, any questions so far? Next one, pound against the US dollar. Daily chart. Yesterday we talked about the daily chart that we were looking mainly for shorts. I got one trade on the 15-minute chart. I will show you, and I posted it on the Telegram as well. So I was looking for short because the price action was bearish, lower highs and lower lows. The room of opportunity, of course, it was somewhere there. Obviously, because of the daily support. For swing trading, the room of opportunity is somewhere here. There is a different mindset and a different way of trading, guys, when you trade swing trading and when you trade um, when you scalp, when you do intraday trading. And traders, because they lack understanding, and that's okay. If, especially if you're new in trading, you definitely going to lack understanding of how the market operates. And for me, especially being specialized on the currency trading and on each currency pair with a different way of trading them. They have different behavior. That's what you need to understand. That's why people who sit on the mentorship and trading coaching with me, they start learning how the forex market operates. Okay, I have more than 11 years experience in this field, especially in currency trading. The trade we do yesterday, it was on the 15-minute chart. After we make our analysis, top-down analysis, and we find out that somewhere between 61.8 and 50% we can have a retracement. And we took a trade somewhere there with 13 pips stop loss, and we got the first take profit after one-on-one, and then we moved stop loss to break even, and we were on a free trade, on a safe trade, and we got stopped out with a break even. But it's the understanding, the fundamental understanding of each currency pair, and that's what you need. Okay, how the forex market works now. Based on this market structure here, there is a support, a daily support on the pound US dollar. But on the other hand, we are still overall bearish. Okay, so if you're going to start swing trading, it's not an ideal area for swing traders. The ideal area for swing traders is, I don't have time to explain you everything here because we have about 5-6 minutes for this, but you can send me a direct message and I can help you sort out your trading. That's not a problem at all. So for today, mainly I will be looking to see some more higher time frames. Let's say if we're going to have a bearish engulfing 4-hour candle here, then I will be looking to sell it. But if we don't have any clarity on the 4-hour chart, because you can see that price is just stuck within this inside, another inside, it's just range pretty much. I wouldn't be interested to go either long or short unless there is a clear direction on this time frame. I repeat that. Euro US dollar, we were bearish yesterday, and the European Central Bank kept interest rates unchanged, and that was pretty much a little bit bearish for the euro, as we commented on another webinar, not on a live webinar like this one here. So bearish engulfing, and then followed by lower highs and lower low. Now we do have this rejection here at this point. So on the 4-hour chart, we can see some pullback, but again, after there is a bit of sideways move on the daily chart, we need the 4-hour chart to show us some kind of strong price action, direction, and then we go to a lower time frame to do further analysis for entries. I repeat that you need to get direction from the higher time frame. Next one on the list, the New Zealand US dollar. On the daily chart, price makes lower highs and lower lows. QE identified to be one of the weakest pairs for this week. And if we take this swing on the 4-hour chart from this high to this low, we can draw the fib, and the 61.8 and the 50%. It's at these areas here, and you can see there is also some, it's not relevant anymore. There is a resistance at this point, and it exactly aligns with the 61.8 percent. So we can find the ways to get into this market. If you want, you can go to the hourly time frame, 15-minute chart, and try to find some kind of breakout. Let's say you put a sell stop below here and a stop loss above there. That's what, about 15 pips. And you can try to target this 15-minute low. Okay, you don't need to be that aggressive to go for a daily levels. You understand what's your capacities as retail traders. Again, something like traders, they think they They are the ones who make the market, but guys, we are retail traders and we have to understand where our boundaries so we can trade successfully and profitable. All right. Next one on the list, USD Canadian dollar closed yesterday very bullish, valid break of this resistance that now can act as support. Change of polarity on the 4-hour time frame. We have this nice impulse swing, so we wait for the price to come around this area so we can initiate more positions. On the hourly, that's interesting now. Okay, it got my attention. It If it's gonna complete it as a bullish engulfing, maybe I'm not gonna wait for the 4-hour to come all the way down here, but on the hourly chart, it's gonna be very clear, and we can capitalize on this bullish engulfing right at the lower band of these Bollinger Bands. USD I'm just staying away from this one because on the weekly chart is down, on the daily chart is retracing at this point, but USD is very strong. Swiss franc is also has some strength, and I prefer not to get involved with that. Okay, USD JPY. You see, guys, I'll tell you something, and that's from my experience in currency trading. When you see the Japanese yen pairs behaving this way, you know that the retracement is somewhere around the corner. Okay, so be mindful about that. And that's the 4-hour chart. Yes, we do expect to see some sellers coming in here and push the price lower because it's been overextended, but we trade only what we see, not what we think. On the hourly chart, I spotted a good tradable opportunity yesterday. It was at 5 p.m. My current time, actually, Eastern European Central Time. So this rejection here from a confluence of support and upward trend line, this bullish candle here after a bearish engulfing proceeded a bearish engulfing. It shows that sellers are not in demand, are not in control anymore, and buyers, they're gonna demand higher prices, and that was a good trade there. Again, it went 1-to-1, then moved stop loss to break even and got stopped out on a break even. Pound JPY. Someone yesterday asked me, hello, Akinilbi, thanks for joining us. On the pound JPY, we have here on the weekly chart, price make this a kind of indirectionless, I can say, because we see the overall direction, and also we want to see the price action. All right, we want to see two components to confirm each other. Then on the daily chart, it's a bit of sideways. Now here it's a daily support, here it's a daily resistance, here it's a bullish engulfing yesterday on the daily, but where? Somewhere that there is a low probability tradable opportunity. So I wouldn't be calling for this one as an important area that I will go for longs, guys, to be honest. Okay, so I think I'm going to stay away from this pair today. Look at the 4-hour chart. Very, very flat, very messy. Moving averages, they are definitely showing that this market is not trending. Now, if you want, let's say that's the range of the 4-hour chart. If you are more keen to buy or to buy, better to wait for price to tap into this area of support. If you want to sell, better to wait for price to tap to this area of resistance. That's a higher probability setup. Okay, in trading, there is no good and bad trades. Honestly, a good trade, it's a trade that follows a plan. A bad trade is a trade that it doesn't follow a plan. Both good trades and bad trades, they can be losing trades, they can also be winning trades. There is the most important thing that traders, they don't understand, it's that there are high probability and low probability trades. That's all. And a high probability trade is the one that can be taken using some confluence. So That's the Euro JPY, bearish engulfing at resistance. Price didn't move at all since then. I'm not looking to buy it, honestly, regardless this rejection here. I'll be looking to buy. And here is the thing: price, if comes here, it can push higher, right? If it comes there, it can push higher. Traders, they're gonna see in front of the chart, they say, "Oh my God, I saw this, I didn't take it. Why I didn't take it?" Guys, that's not the thing. You create a plan and you follow your plan. Price can go anywhere. What's on a retail trader side? On a retail trader side, the higher probability is this area here because we follow the footprint or where the momentum start, and we expected that the momentum it's gonna resume once price tap into this area. It's very soon to talk about this support here because that's not the case. But on the other hand, these are the most obvious definable areas that they can give high probability setups. Okay, guys, that's all from me about the analysis. Do you have any pair or an instrument you would like to see some analysis? Please let me know. I'm going to stay for one more minute in case you want something else. We cover all the majors. We cover also seven majors, pound yen, euro yen. We cover gold and we cover WTI. And of course, my favorite is the German 40. Bearish candles here on the 4-hour chart. Price clearly in decision. On the hourly time frame, I want to see price comes here at this resistance or at this support, and then I will take action considering that we have a strong price action rejection at both sides. But if price remain within this range here, I'm not interested to look at anything. Okay, so that's the today's analysis. I don't see any questions here. I hope all of you that you are watching live, you enjoy it. Please make sure you follow on YouTube and subscribe also and follow on TradingView for more to come. It was a privilege and honor to host the second live webinar, actually. And I hope you gain a lot of value. All the information I reveal here is based on as a professional and certified market analyst, and also as an 11 years expert in currency trading. Okay, not 11 years expert, I will say about 8 years expert, because those 4 years that it took me through the hard work to gain all this understanding, I'm not going to consider them. Okay, so again, happy trading to everyone. For those who are on my Telegram channel, I will post something later on the day. And for the rest of you, you are very welcome to join the Telegram channel, and I will be looking forward to see you again on Monday. Thank you so much, guys. Bye for now.